Well, alternative music is a distinct genre of music that emerged during the late 1980s during the anti-pop movement. Alternative musicians are known for their unconventional and raw approach to music. In Nigeria's music scene, alter music, yes, of course, as it's called, is gradually gaining ground, but not yet the mainstream sound. However, it's lineups are growing, with some of the finest Nigerian vocalists actually towing this path. Well, today on the show, I have here with me in the studio Chioma Cill Ogbonna, known by her stage name as Cill Soul. Cill Soul, Soul Cill, right? Cill Soul, Soul Cill. I mean, hey, that's what she's known for. Thanks for being here on Breakfast Central, by the way.
It's an absolute pleasure.
So your story starts off first that you have a professional career and you've decided to, have you ditched that career and moved into music
I actually
fully?
had, like,
Tell us about that career and why you've chosen music at this point.
So initially I studied law, and then somewhere along the line I got a job, a 9-to-5 job. I was working at KPMG, and then I resigned in 2016 to do music full time. That's the summary.
Didn't your friends think that you've gone bonkers or something?
Of course they did at the time.
How did your family take it?
Initially I didn't tell my family, like my parents, but I told my brothers that I'm an only girl. And my friends, I think one of the questions that a friend asked me was, how are you going to survive? And the only answer I had was, just watch. And I mean, it's 5 years now, 5 years plus. And
5 years plus, but have you been able, would you say that you've been able to break into the music scene right about now? Have you got into that destination, or you still have a timeline to go?
Well, I'll say because of the kind of music I do, so I'm not going to rate myself the way like mainstream artists would rate themselves. I believe that I have done like good work myself out there. I have like a growing fan base. I have a growing YouTube channel. So those are my big ones.
So tell us the type of music. What kind of music do you do?
Well, I actually call my music Cill Soul. My stage name is Cill, right? So my music is named after my name, like Cill, and it's basically like elements of me, right? Inside of African sound. So you'd still hear me exploring Afro beats in quotes, but like not like full blown Afro beats, but you'd find me in like it's mostly like it's about me in these sounds, African sounds.
Quite interesting. So it's much more like having an alternative vibe, alternative music into it.
That's the root.
That's the root. Okay,
like then the tree is broader than that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. So you play instruments? So you're an instrumentalist? What do you play? The guitar?
Yes.
What else do you play?
Just the guitar.
Just the guitar.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Aren't you also worried about that name, Cill, that there's also an international name brand called Cill? Different spelling though, Cill and Seal.
Well, no, that doesn't bother me. Like, I don't think there's any.
I mean, think about it. You go on stage and they say, "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for."
I haven't had that problem so far.
And then they see a lady walk. Everybody's like, "Hey, hold up." Especially when you go abroad to go perform. Everybody's like, "Wait, hang on."
Well, I haven't had that problem. I don't expect to, because the spelling is distinct. Like, and I'm a female artist, so. And I believe people who invite me already know who I am. So there's going to be like promotions. They already know that they wouldn't be taken by surprise and like so much, because they already know who to expect. So I don't think there will be an issue.
I'm still worried about, I've heard stories of people ditching their 9-to-5 job and going to a type of music that is quite popular, like the Amapiano, but ditching and going to alternative music is a bit questionable.
Why?
Anyway, Oluchi is still here with us on this. Oluchi, what do you make of Cill Soul? And what do you make of a story as well?
I mean, it's just her raw passion and the fact that she was able to dump her career, what she went to school to read. I can imagine her parents now looking at her like, hey, you know. But really, Chioma, tell us, how do you think alternative music can get more popularity in Nigeria? Because, I mean, at this point in time, it has very little acceptance and even recognition in the country.
Well, I don't think that's true. Like, maybe like when I started, 4 or 5 years ago, it was this way. now we have like a lot of genres coming up that people don't even know the name. Like you can't even tag it. If you ask an artist, they'll just tell you Afro something.
life,
yeah,
Afro,
like
Afro vibe.
I mean, look at Thames, right? She's not mainstream. She's not necessarily mainstream, but like her music is widely accepted. So I think that era is gradually fading away, where people are like putting people in boxes and saying, oh, because of this, your music won't listen to it. People are just looking out for good music. And I think what really helped that was the pandemic. So there was like, many people weren't putting out music. There was like a silence, like a moment of silence, like everybody calmed down, and then people were looking out for other things. So I think that really helped, and we are like making progress every day.
All right. Okay, let's take a few seconds to listen to your work right about now. I'm sure you could hear it on the ground, but let's see what it's like.
What can I do to get your love? I gave you all I got, but it's not enough for you. Sure you find me catapult of love. That's why I can't get enough of you. But to me that nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me come through for my shawty, water. But to me that nothing I can't do for my baby, my shawty, you're a kid, my baby. Baby, share you there for me. Oh, no.
Interesting. You've got great vocal range, by the way.
Thank you. What can I say?
See. Oluchi, you have one more question for her?
Yes, I mean, can you just tell us, just in minutes, because we're down to minutes, can you tell us about the project you have coming up? We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so I actually have a music video out for my last couple of singles. I don't know how they say it, called Tatarata. And then I am also working on my EP. The EP is also about me. I wouldn't say the name right now, but it's in the works.
So it's called Cill Soul?
No, it's something like that. I created something around my name, but it's a body of work that will show me exploring other genres, and also like exploring other sounds, putting myself more out there. Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, so let me put you on the spot quickly. Can you do something for us on Breakfast Central? just a little vocal range,
Breakfast
pulling that
Central.
string, singing something for us on Breakfast Central. So let's
I
go.
wish I brought my guitar.
Yeah, I wish you did too.
I'm sitting here this morning with Joe and Oluchi. I cannot see her, but she's making me happy. On Breakfast Central, on Breakfast Central. I don't know what I just did. That was horrible.
That was
But
horrible.
forgive me.
That was good. I'm going to score you a 9 over 10. What about you? What do you score her for
I
that?
mean, I'm still in awe. I'm
It's
just
just
thinking
being
like,
nice.
nice. I mean, you just blew me away, literally.
Thank you so much.
Like they say, you know a talent when you put them on the spot immediately. And that's what we just did. And you proved to us that
That was
you are
unfair.
indeed one of them. Thank you so much for being here on Breakfast Central.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you.